This is the story of Arrow, savior of worlds. Arrow is a young boy that lived on the Isle of Fate. He grew up with his best friends, Kai and Mira. While growing up, they dreamt of getting off the island and exploring the world. His island had a mysterious door that was locked with no key to open it. One day, Arrow woke up after having a bad dream. He dreamt of Kai being taken over by darkness and Mira being taken away. Arrow looked out his window and saw that his island was covered in darkness. He tried looking for his friends Kai and Mira, but they were missing. He remembered the mysterious locked door on the island, headed towards it. There he sees Mira, but shortly after finding her, he tries to hug her. But as they got closer, she fades away. Arrow opens and walks through the door in hopes of finding some answers, but as he walks through, he finds himself on a floating platform surrounded by nothing but darkness, and the only source of light available is the platform itself. Suddenly, a gigantic black monster made of shadow appears. Arrow has nowhere to run and nothing to fight back with until a sword appears in his hand out of nowhere and fills him with so much power. With this power, Arrow defeats the monster. But as the monster's corpse drops to the ground, the platform gets destroyed, and Arrow falls into the abyss and passes out. Arrow wakes up in an alleyway and realizes he's in a weird town. He traverses through the town, speaks to the people, and finds out this town is a safe haven for people that have lost their world to the soulless. Beings that have been taken over by their sadness and grief. They turn into evil monsters. Arrow couldn't believe this. There were more worlds other than his? It's hard to believe. But he looks around and sees people in all kinds of shapes and sizes. Arrow remembers his town was covered in darkness and believes that his world was also lost to the soulless too. He also learns that the sword he wielded in his fight earlier is special. The sword he held is called the Prime Saber and only appears to those with a strong heart, mind, and soul. Arrow meets a couple of new friends, Ronald, an anthropomorphic bird that is a professional at using magic, and Scooby, an anthropomorphic wolf that excels at protecting his allies with his shield. Together, they decide to go on a quest to put an end to the soulless, while also searching for Arrow's friends. The three of them travel to different worlds, trying to find the leader of the soulless. While traveling through these worlds, they meet all kinds of people and learn different lessons. They meet Nazar, and learn that family and the people you grow up with are important. They meet Hercule, and learn that friends give you strength and working together makes you stronger. And they meet Peter, and learn that you should protect the ones closest to you. Arrow and the gang finally find the leader of the soulless, Mezna, in a world called the Void Protection. They see Mira in a cage, unconscious, and head towards it. As they were heading towards her, a familiar individual stopped them. It was Kai, Arrow's best friend. He was completely enveloped in darkness and was under the command of Mezna. Kai knocks both Ronald and Scooby out, but is defeated by Arrow. Mezna appears and fights Arrow. Arrow is absolutely infuriated by what Mezna has done to his friends and easily defeats Mezna. The fight seems to be over, but Mezna gets up and absorbs Kai, restoring him back to full health and making him significantly stronger. It was a tough fight, but Arrow defeated him with very little strength left. Mezna dies, and with his death, the soulless evaporate into thin air, and the worlds that were lost were restored. Arrow and Mira head back to their world and live the rest of their lives together with the memory of their old friend Kai.